I'd never written a screenplay, and I'd never been on a film set. And when I handed in, I think, the first hour of the script of Angels to Mike, it was full of, POV, and the camera pans here, and it goes here, and it does this, and it does that, because I thought, well, I'm a screenwriter now, I should write like a screenwriter, and I read a few screenplays, and then I tried to imitate them. Of course, I had no idea what I was doing. And Mike started flipping through it as soon as I handed it to him, and he was looking at these long paragraphs quietly, and then he sort of said very politely, as I remember it, "You've never actually made a film before, have you?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Have you ever been on a film set?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, that's kind of clear." And he said, "I don't really need you to tell me where to put the camera. I appreciate it, but it's not necessary. What I need you to tell me is sort of how you see what the audience is going to be seeing and what the actors will say." And as we worked, we kept going closer and closer back to the original play. Every time I would deviate from it, he would read the scene and say, "This is good, but what did they say in the play?" And we'd go back to the play and look at it. And sometimes we'd stay with the new stuff, but very often it was really very much about the script. That was a great liberation for me. I mean, it made it possible for me to actually start to write screenplays, because it relieved me of the burden of having to be this fake director.